Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with some more huge news here. Well, obviously not that huge, but thanks to the two hotfixes. By the way, you guys have to do two hotfixes in order to play Rise of Iron. Those are hotfixes 2.4.0.1 and 2.4.0.2. If you decline those, you cannot play Rise of Iron. So you gotta get those two done first. I don't think it's going to take any more than 2 minutes, though. So I don't think it's going to be any more than 100 megabytes. So make sure those two are done. So that's one thing that you need to be ready for. Also, before we get to the Wrath of the Machine stuff here, we've heard that the Crucible Weekly Bounty, I believe it is called the True Meaning of War. Now that bounty, at the moment, I believe it's going to be retired on September 20th. Now, if you're holding on to that bounty and you have it completed, here's your strategy, though. You can wait until September 20th and then cash that in order to have a chance to get possible Year 3 Crucible stuff. So definitely keep that in mind there and hold on to that bounty until tomorrow morning, which is around September 20th. Now then, enough talk about those two. This is the main topic here, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wrath of the Machine. I'm going to be breaking down all the weapons, all the armor, and all the inventory that you can obtain in both normal and hard mode Rise of Iron. So we're going to start with the weapons here. These are all three categories, of course, so I'll just break them down one at a time. Here's the first one here. This is a legendary auto rifle, and there's no exotics in the raid, so that's a correction on my behalf. Remember I explained the exotic Siva Pulse Rifle? It's actually in-game, not in the raid, so my bad on that one. So here's the first of 10 weapons here. It's called Genesis Chain. Now, there's two main perks on this one here. While focus fire is active, precision kills cause the target to explode. And then the other one here, when zoomed, this weapon fires slower but causes additional damage. So I'm just going to read up just the two main perks here that you can get in the legendary stuff for the raid there. So that's the first of 10 weapons here. This is a legendary auto rifle called Genesis Chain. The next weapon here, it is Ether Nova. This is a legendary fusion rifle. And the two main perks here, quick unassisted kills with this weapon reduce grenade and melee cooldown. And the other perk here, it doubles the effectiveness of the Army of One perk. And of course, if you want to check out the weapon perks on my previous video, you can do so just like that. Next weapon here, it is Fever and Remedy. This is a legendary hand cannon here. The two main perks here, the first one here, reloading this weapon after a kill grants a damage bonus for a short time, and the second perk, gain increased agility while the reactive reload perk is active. Now again, for the weapons and the armor and the inventory, they will come within a range of 365 to 400 light level gear. So it's just going to be anywhere in between that light level. Depending upon your current light level, that's what light level drops you will receive at that point. The higher the light level, the higher the light level gear that you'll end up getting. It's pretty much going to be the same thing here when the infusion system popped in during the April update. We have a legendary machine gun next. It's called If Materia. The two main perks here. First one, rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine, and the second perk, when triple tap perk is triggered, an extra bullet is transferred from your reserves to the magazine. Okay, the next one here, and again, that's a legendary machine gun, so we got 4 down, 6 to go. Next one here, it is a legendary pulse rifle called Steel Medulla. I think I pronounced that right. First one here, first perk that is, this weapon can be fired in full auto mode, and the second perk is landing 3 bursts on the target causes the 4th burst to do extra damage. So that second perk there, that is going to be a good perk, just in case if you want to do extra damage to enemies, and or in PvP. The next one is a legendary rocket launcher called Sound and Fury. 2 perks here. First one, increases the reload speed of this weapon when its mag is empty, and the second one, reloading this weapon while the mag is empty grants a larger than normal magazine. Okay, we have a couple more to go. Where are we at? The rocket launcher here. Yep. Okay, so the next one here, we have a legendary scout rifle called the Chaos Dogma. Now there's 2 perks. Again, the first one, rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine. And the second one, when triple tap perk is triggered, an extra bullet is transferred from your reserves to the magazine. Now I'm going to try and pick up the pace here a little bit. The next one here is the legendary shotgun called the, I hope I pronounced this right, Quantiplasm. I think I got it right, Quantiplasm. And the first perk here, kills with this weapon grant a brief boost to the sprint's top speed, and the second perk here grants increased armor while the Battle Runner perk is active. Alright, 2 more to go here in the weapons column. The next one is a legendary sidearm. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. It's a legendary sidearm called Zeal Vector. First perk here, reloading this weapon after a kill grants a damage bonus for a short time, and the second one, gain increased agility while the reactive reload perk is active. And the last weapon here from the raid that you can obtain, there's 10 total, the last one here is a legendary sniper rifle called Ex Machina. A little bit different here with the If Machina there. So this one, Ex Machina, or Machina, whatever you want to call it. 2 perks here. First one, increases the reload speed of this weapon when its mag is empty, and reloading this weapon when the mag is empty grants a larger than normal magazine. So those are the 2 perks right there. So we've broken down the weapons column right here. Next one we have is armor, and we have the let's start with the Titan here first. So we're going to start with the Titan. The first one here is the Cosmo class plate. Now again, the armor here is for both normal and hard. So here's the normal chest piece for the Titan. Take half damage when carrying the Siva charge, and gain a boost to recovery per grenade kill. It stacks for 20 seconds. So the number of stacks you can have there, the longer the timer keeps on going. So, again, the intellect, discipline, and strength, they have a range from 51 through 86. So that's the normal chest piece for the Titan. The other one here, this is the hard Titan chest plate you can get. It's called the Spliced Cosmoclast plate. Now again, same perks as before. So there you go. So that's the hard and normal chest piece for the Titan. For the gauntlets, the normal one is the Cosmoclast gauntlets. The first one here, receive bonus melee energy for each enemy standing nearby you when you get a kill. Also increased heavy ammo drops from fallen enemies. That's the normal gauntlets you can get for the Titan. And obviously the hard one here, you can get the Spliced Cosmoclast gauntlets. Same perks as before. Next one here, we have the normal helmet called the Cosmoclast Helm. It has increased super energy gained from killing minions of the darkness, and on orb pickup, you take less damage from falling for a short time. So that's the normal helmet, and the hard helmet is the Spliced Cosmoclast Helm. Same as before. Now, we have the Cosmoclast Greaves. Here's the normal one here, and of course the same perks will be the same as before. Gain a speed boost when carrying a Scorch, Null, or Shock Cannon. Now, we've already played the Scorch Cannons in House of Wolves, but we've never played the Null or Shock Cannons. That might come in handy in the raid, and I just gave you a clue right there, folks. We may have cannons in the raid, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I don't want to end up blowing it. Just let you know. And the other perk here, gain a boost to agility per melee kill. It stacks for 20 seconds. So that's the normal legs. The other one here is the Spliced Cosmoclast Greaves, which is the hard ones. Now, for the... I'm going to scroll down. There we go. So, for the... pretty sure we have a normal artifact you can get called the Perfected Siva Core. No perks for that one. And the hard one you can get here is the Siva Core. So there you go. Those are the 2 Titan artifacts you can get from here. Oops. And now for the class items. The normal class item you can get is the Cosmoclast Mark. And the hard one here is the spliced Cosmoclast mark. So there you go, we've broken down the Titan. Next up we have the Hunter. And once again, I'm just using Microsoft Edge again, just to break it all down for you guys right here. Okay, so obviously the perks will be the same as all three. So here's the Nanomania vest. We have the spliced ones as well, the Nanomania grasp, and the spliced ones as well. Nanomania mask, spliced as well. Also the perfected Siva shard, which is the normal hunter artifact, and the other one is the Siva shard, which is the hard one. Also the Nanomania cloak, that's the normal one, and the other one is the spliced version, that is. And of course the boost as well, not the boost, the boots, the normal boots called Nanomania, and the spliced version. So it looks like in the normal and the hard right here, there's going to be normal version, and there's going to be a hard version called the spliced version. So that definitely makes a lot more sense right there. And obviously the Warlock as well. And the Warlock gear definitely looks like the best to me. It really is. So we have Red Miasma. I don't think I'm going to pronounce that right. And here's the spliced version as well. Also we have the gloves, the hood, and the boots. So again, all the perks will be the same for the Titan, the Hunter, and the Warlock. There's the spliced red boots. Now there's also a perfected Siva capsule and a Siva capsule. Now, for the class item, you get the red Miasma bond and the spliced version as well for hard mode. So we've broken down the armor for all three characters. That's the Titan, Hunter, and Warlock. But we're not done yet. No siree. Let's see what we get for ghosts. Now, there's going to be two different kinds of ghosts here. The first one is the amalgam shell. And of course it says for ghosts whose guardians have stood against Siva. That's what the description reads there. And the other one is the infection shell. Now I believe the infection shell, that's probably going to be the normal one. And I believe the amalgam is the hard version, I believe. And of course the infection shell, it says here, for ghosts who have come in contact with agent powers. And let's see, what do we have for artifacts? Oh, yeah, we got the same thing. Okay, so let's go back. And I believe we are going to head to inventory next. So there's only three things in the inventory you can get.
We have a new
emblem
in the raid called... oh, sorry.
No, that's a token. Sorry, it's a token. But we're going to get to the emblem in a minute. So anyway, we have a new consumable that you can get in the raid called Isenfire Token. And obviously it says there, pay your respects in the Iron Temple. So, the only way you can get this token, pretty sure, I'm about 90% certain here, in order to get this token, I think you have to complete some parts of the raid or just complete the entire raid. Not 100% sure, but again, if you guys know what this means, you can just tell me all about it in the comments section below. But I'm pretty sure it's either some parts of the raid or just complete the whole raid. So, not 100% sure, and it may be found in chests there also. I don't know. We'll have to find out. It could be the same as Moldering Shards, but we'll just have to find out. Remember, the full raid comes out on the 23rd. More on that in a moment. Next up, we have a new emblem called the Siva Solution. So that's a brand new emblem that you can get. And the last one here, and I'm already going to like this one here, we have a brand new raid ship called Nano Phoenix. Now, I'm actually going to take a look at this in full screen here, as soon as it finishes loading up. So there you go. And if you haven't noticed here, this item is granted by plain Rise of Iron activities, as you can see in that image right there. So there you go. That makes a lot more sense. Now, let's see here. there you go. So that's pretty much what the raid ship looks like right here. It's a lot more better than the Argonaut cave carve, excuse me, that we gotten from the Taken King. So that's the ship that you can detain. Now I'm not sure if it's going to be on normal or hard mode, or there may be a heroic mode later on. I don't know. But other than that, that's the raid ship you can get in the new Wrath of the Machine raid. So there you go. We broke it down, all weapons, all armor, and all the inventory from Wrath of the Machine for both normal and hard. Now, like I said, the brand new raid called Wrath of the Machine comes out this Friday, September the 23rd on normal. Hard mode won't be out until probably sometime in October or November at the very latest. So there you go, folks. We've broken down everything from Wrath of the Machine, and like I said, folks, we are just hours away until launch. Now, I'll be doing another video, hopefully sometime soon, to discuss all the new exotics, both weapons and armor, from Rise of Iron. I don't know if it's going to be either at launch or after launch. But again, I'm going to be super busy with Rise of Iron gameplay pretty much down the road. So until then, folks, thank you very much for watching. This will be an excellent time to subscribe to the channel here, because I'm going to be doing a lot of Rise of Iron gameplay, quest lines, PvE, PvP, such and such. So thank you very much for watching, folks. And until next time, good luck in Rise of Iron. And until then, when we see you on the battlefield, peace out.